Good morning, students. Today again we are going to start with the chapter Structure of Atom. Now we have started the atomic models, beginning with the Neil Bohr model of atom. We will continue with the Neil Bohr's model of atom. He said that an atom has a positively charged nucleus and at its center, and most of the mass of the atom is in the nucleus. So that was the point also told by Rutherford also. Second point, the electrons revolve around the nucleus in special orbit called discrete orbit. So if we talk about what are the discrete orbits are the different orbits. Next, these orbits are called shells or energy level and are represented by letters K, L, M and N, as I have told you earlier also, or numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4. Next point is saying, while revolving in discrete orbit, the electron do not radiate energy. That I have also told you, that Rutherford said that while movement or while acceleration, these particles, electrons, they emit energy. But it was not in the case of Bohr model. He said that while revolving the electrons, they do not radiate energy. It means the energy will be conserved for an electron and ultimately it will not fall in the center of the nucleus. So that was the point being told by the Bohr. Next, now that is the Bohr and Bury rule, and it told about the distribution of electron in different shell was suggested by him and his co-worker. The following are the rules for filling the electrons in different shell. First rule is the maximum number of electron in a shell is given by the formula 2n square. This thing I also told you in live class also, and today also I am telling you. Here where n is the number of shell, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. First shell or K shell can have, that is when we put the value 1, it will have 2 electrons. Similarly in second shell it will have 8 electrons. In third shell it will have 18 electrons. And in fourth shell it will have 32 electrons and so on. So he is saying that the maximum number of electron that can be filled in outermost shell is 8. That was due to the octet rule. Octet rules say that maximum of electron that can be stable in an orbit, that is 8 electrons. So the configuration from 2, 8, 18, 32, it changes to 2, 8, 8, 8. Electrons cannot be filled in a shell unless the inner shells are filled. So that also we will see how. Now this is the chart showing the first 17 elements of the periodic table, but you have to learn first 20. Now beginning with the hydrogen. Hydrogen has atomic number 1. The number of protons in it is also 1. Neutrons are 0. Number of electron is 1. Now filling of the electrons, what you will do, you will write 2 above K and 8, 8, 8 above the 3 separate shells. Now hydrogen will have 1 electron, so K shell में it will come 1 electron. Now what is valency? So if we talk about the valency क्या है? It is a combining capacity of an element. For that it can stabilize itself in that shell. For that it will either lose the electron, either it will gain the electron or it will share the electron. So जैसे इस shell में बात करते हैं, now in the shell maximum कितने हो सकते हैं? 2, लेकिन है कितने? 1. सो 1 की कमी है, for उसके लिए क्या करेगा? ये 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज भी कर सकता है और गेन भी कर सकता है, तो वैलेंसी विल बी 1. और अगर हम आयन की बात करें तो हाइड्रोजन H प्लस बनाएगा लूज पे और H माइनस बनाएगा गेन पे. नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट हीलियम. हीलियम का एटॉमिक नंबर कितना है? 2. Number of protons 2, number of neutrons 2 and number of electron is also 2. Now if we talk about the atomic number, the 2 electron, the first shell में maximum 2 ही हो सकते हैं and 2 are present. So valency is 0. Why? Because the electrons are completely filled in this shell. Now coming to the lithium. lithium has atomic number 3, number of protons 3, number of neutrons 4, and number of electron is 3. If we write the electronic configuration of 3, that is 2 1. So 1 electron is present in outer shell, that is L shell, but maximum electron in this shell can be 8. 8 होने चाहिए थे, पर है कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन? 1. तो एक साथ गेन करना आसान है या एक लूज करना? ये हमें पता है दैट एक लूज करना आसान है इंस्टेड ऑफ गेनिंग 7. सो वैलेंसी विल बी 1. सो लिथियम हैज वैलेंसी 1. अब अगर हम इसका आयन बनाना चाहें तो लिथियम विल फॉर्म Li+, क्योंकि एक इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज करेगा तो इसके हेड पे पॉजिटिव आ जाएगा, 1 नहीं लिखते हैं हम जब आयन बनाते हैं, तो इट विल बी Li+. सिमिलरली अगर हम बेरिलियम की बात करते हैं, बेरिलियम it has atomic number 4, number of protons 4, neutrons 5, and number of electrons is 4. If we distribute the 4 in 2 shell, then it will be 2 2. And it has valence electron. Valence means outermost shell में जो इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं उन्हें बोलते हैं वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन. तो 2 है. और वैलेंसी क्या होगी? अब इसमें 8 होने चाहिए थे एल शेल में, लेकिन है 2. तो 8 पूरे करने के लिए या तो वो 6 गेन करे या 2 लूज कर दे. कौन सा आसान है? 2 लूज करना. देन इट्स वैलेंसी विल बी 2. Similarly in boron, boron has atomic number 5, number of proton 5, number of neutron 6, number of electron that is 5. So if we distribute it 5 into 2 shell, then it will be 2 3. Now the valence electron are 3. To complete the 8 electron in this shell, either it will lose the 3 electron or either it will gain the 5 electrons. So which one is easy? Losing the 3 electrons, so valency will be 3. Now coming to carbon. Carbon has atomic number 6, number of protons 6, number of neutron is also 6, and number of electron is also 6. So अगर हम इसको distribute करें 6 को in 2 shell, that will be 2 4. अब इस shell में we know that 8 electrons should be there, but 4 are present. So for what will be the valency? Exact number है, चाहे 4 lose करे चाहे gain करे. But carbon, it neither lose the electron neither gains the electron. What it do? It shares the electron. So here the valency of carbon will be 4. याद रखिए valency do not have any symbol of positive and negative, but charge, that is the ions have either positive or negative charge. Similarly, now coming to nitrogen. Nitrogen has atomic number 7, electron, protons and neutrons are given. Now अगर हम 7 को डिवाइड करते हैं, 2 and 5 will be the configuration. Now there are 5 electron in outermost shell. To complete the octet, what it will do? Either it loses the 5 electron or it gains the 3 electron. But which one is easy? Losing 5 electron is difficult, but gaining 3 electron is easier. So valency will be 3. And if we write the ion, then it will be N3 minus. Similarly, oxygen. Oxygen has atomic number 8. Now, if we want to write the configuration for 8, that will be 2 6. So it has 6 electron in outermost shell. So what it will do? Either it loses the 6 electron or either it gains the 2 electron. So which one is easy? We know that gaining 2 electron is easy. So valency will be 2. So similarly fluorine. Fluorine has 9 electron. Configuration is 2 7. 8 electrons are required in the shell. Losing 7 electron is difficult, but gaining 1 electron is easy. So valency will be 1. Coming to neon. Neon has 10 electron. Configuration will be 2 8. Both the shells are completely filled. So in this case the valency will be 0. Because it will either not lose the electron nor gain the electron. Okay, so in this way you will read all the elements. How? अब इसमें phosphorus के केस में 3 और 5 दोनों हो सकती है. मीन्स ये 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज भी कर सकता है, सॉरी गेन कर सकता है, और 5 लूज भी कर सकता है. So please learn this chart. This is very important. Okay.